It's fairly commonly to join another team midstream. If you were in Chicago for 3 years and kind of immediately got dropped in here to a special teams role, how difficult was the transition from one set of verbiage and maybe the way a coach likes to do it to a new set?
Schematically, pretty much it's all the same. Like you said, the verbiage was what was different. With Coach Phipp and I, we kind of butt heads the first couple of days, like, well, I see it this way. And he's like, well, I see it this way, but it just came to, gaining trust between the two of us. And then, in terms of defense, I was with Coach DeLeon for 2 years. So he was really able to, he kind of acted as a, he was able to give me, some Chicago calls that were pretty similar, or, things. He was acting as if he was a, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking. Translator. That was, I was struggling to find translator, but yeah, that's what DeLeon was acting as if.
We talked to AG this week, and he said, look, guys who play well on special teams, guys who play well in practice earn a role to play defense. That's just how it is. How do you like playing for a guy like that who's been in the league, was in the league for a long time, knows what it is from a player's perspective, and gives guys the opportunity that if they show something on special teams or in practice, they're going to get out there.
It's amazing. No, it's amazing. It's a blessing. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'm thankful for the role that is currently expanding, and I'm just trying to contribute what I can, and keep us on the right track. Try to get another win.
Do you look at that as being rare, as you look at your own career or other people across the league, that sometimes guys get slotted into that special teams role, right, and then they can't break out of it, or they don't get the opportunity to break out of it. And here, as well as you play on special teams, they said, well, let's put more on.
No, absolutely. Guys kind of get into that box, and it's a blessing, when you are able to, kind of break out of that box. But I won't go ahead and get ahead of myself and act like I'm out of it. I still have so much to prove at linebacker to myself, and there's a lot of things I want to do on special teams still. So the bar is just getting reset every day, higher and higher. I'm just trying to get better.
Is it, do you need to break out of that? Because you can have a nice, long, successful, great career. Oh, absolutely,
absolutely. But you want to play as much as you can. 15 plays every Sunday, like, it's great. It's great, and you can really contribute to winning football on special teams. Is just as important as offense and defense. But you practice linebacker every day, or you know what I mean. Like, you definitely want to go out there. You want to play. You dream of a bigger role everywhere you go, no matter where you are in the field. You kind of want to just keep getting better, keep getting more. So that's where I am.
How did you in that regard, how do you think you fared last week to
me personally, I'm pretty hard on myself, but I just had to step back and really thank God and just think about my entire journey to where I was. So there was stuff I wanted to nitpick, stuff that I obviously can get better at, but just in general, I came out healthy. Obviously I get the chance to be better this week. So I was definitely grateful for the opportunity last week.
Bruce, maybe it's something that's kind of been a special teams box even at the start of this year. What can you learn from somebody like that?
Oh, I tell him every day he's at practice, just keep watching. Tell me what you see. It's funny. Germ was like a friendly foe over in Chicago. Like, we knew about him. We tracked him in every single special team. Like, where's 44? So it was really cool to come over here, and I kind of fulfill his role on special teams in front of the guys, and now with him being out, he's just he's been a great help, telling me what he's been seeing, and just everybody on our defense just kind of helps each other. So it's a lot of fun.
I'm really curious about your first answer. You said you butted heads with Coach Phipp, and we talk to him every week. I think he's very particular, and he's a perfectionist. Mm-hmm. So how did you break through? What was the moment where you kind of broke through and gained his trust?
I want to say it was on the sideline of the Ravens game, and he said that he was coaching something one way, and when I came back on the field, I saw it differently, and I was like, no, this is what they're doing. I think we should do it this way. And sure enough, like, that's what they did. And he looked at me, he was like, okay, like all right. So but it's not always that way. Sometimes I'll say one thing and he's like, nah, I think it should be this way, and the look goes back from me to him. Like, okay, you do know, not you do know what you're talking about, as if I didn't trust him, but like I said, that trust had to be earned.
And then your energy, I think, is something that's very easy to see from even when we're in the press box, just the energy you bring to such teams. Where does that come from? We don't see every guy play with that kind of passion.
Oh man, I don't know. I just kind of figured myself out my last year in college. I can't play too serious. I can't play like being locked in doesn't always mean super serious or super quiet or whatever. Like I'm here. I got to play with a lot of energy. I play my best ball when I'm happy. So and that type of energy is contagious, and it's kind of intimidating to another team. You see guys out there like they ready to run down on kickoff. You're like, oh no, I don't know if I feel like blocking this guy this time. So it's a lot of fun. It's my dream job, man. But I wouldn't want to be doing anything else.
Were you with Vic your rookie year?
I was, yeah.
So obviously you're full now, but hey, how happy were you? Like some of a lot of people were happy when you got an intro. So
No, absolutely. Yeah, Vic is an incredible defensive mind, like probably one of the smartest people I've ever been around defensively. We were obviously sad to see him go back in Chicago, but extremely happy for him. I'm excited to see him this week. I haven't seen him since he left, so excited to see him after we win on Sunday, and definitely just chop it up with him a little bit. He doesn't talk too much, but.
What's it like in kind of growing in the defensive role alongside Derek Barnes? It's obviously growing at the same time.
Right. Like I said, we just all help each other. Obviously, I've coming from safety, I kind of see coverage things a little bit differently, and him being a dominant run stop linebacker, like he sees things in the box different. Like we all just help each other, and then like Alex and Coach DeLeon, like they're just both so smart that no matter which way you turn, you can ask somebody a question.
I didn't realize you guys in Calais. Can you just tell me about the position change, how they came about, why?
I came out of Maryland probably like 2:08, got to Chicago as a tryout safety at like 2:15. They were like, bro, you're a big safety. We're kind of full. If you want to play for the Bears, come back vet mini camp and gain some weight. I came back like 2:35, and they signed me a linebacker. That was the end of safety.
How'd you gain the weight? What'd you do?
Oh, steak and potatoes every day for 5 weeks. Yeah.
Hey, one other thing, you said you figured yourself out senior year of college. So what was it? What did you sort of?
I was just, I had a coach, Brawley Evans, who still is at Maryland. I was just, so uptight. I was just scared of making a mistake, or I had kind of lost my confidence. And he told me, he was just like, hey, just go ball. Just go ball, just like you were a kid. And when that revelation hit, I was like, wow, this is still the same exact game. Like, I'm making it bigger than what it is. Start balling. So that stuck with me.
Were you worried about getting the league, or was there something?
No, just week to week. Everybody, I think, in this, I don't think you can make it this far in this game without being a bit of a perfectionist, So, but there is a healthy balance in that. You got to be able to have a short memory. You got to be able to bounce back when things don't go your way. Because it's not a game of perfection, but the players are perfectionists.